This story isn't made up. It happened right here in the heart of Kampala. A girl who never showed up in pictures, and a selfie that began to reveal something no one could explain. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button if you love true-sounding African folk tales that blur the line between reality and the unknown. Now, listen closely. Let me tell you something that will sound like a lie. It might even feel like one of those WhatsApp stories people forward when power goes out during a storm. But I swear on my late father's grave, I saw it with my own eyes. Her name was Nana Achair, and I met her in Bugalobi, just across from the coffee hut where I usually worked remote 3 times a week. She used to come in on Thursdays, always ordered the same thing, lemon tea and cinnamon mandazia, and sat near the window. Slim, dark-skinned, short natural hair, and always dressed like she just left a photo shoot. But that's the thing, she never posted pictures, not like other girls. You'd never see selfies of her on Instagram or tagged photos at parties. She was there, but not there. At first, I thought she was just private. Then my friend Sasha, who worked at the coffee hut as a barista, told me something weird. She doesn't show in pictures. What do you mean? Like, literally, she posed with me once last week. Nice shot, natural light and everything. But when I checked my gallery, the photo was blank where she stood. Like some ghost effect. I laughed at first. You know how these city girls like to mess with people, but Sasha was dead serious. She even showed me. There was a photo, her, the cafe window, the table, even Nana's teacup, but no Nana. Just empty space where she should have been. Like the camera glitched her out. I shrugged. Maybe she moved when you clicked. Even the waiter tried. Same thing. She doesn't appear. It's like the camera doesn't know she exists now. I don't scare easily, but I don't ignore signs either. My grandmother used to say, when your eyes lie to you, trust your bones. And brother, that photo made my knees feel cold. Still, curiosity is a dangerous thing. I started watching her, not in a creepy way, just paying attention. She didn't talk much, always on her phone, always typing, never receiving calls. And when she laughed, it was like someone else was laughing through her mouth, not fake, just delayed. Like her joy arrived 5 seconds late. One Thursday afternoon, I got bold. I walked over and asked if I could take a selfie with her. She paused mid-sip and gave me the oddest smile. Not flirty, not shy, just distant. You can try, she said. So I did. I stood beside her, lifted my phone, took a clean selfie. I even used portrait mode. When I checked the photo, my heart dropped. I was alone in it, just me. Her tea was in the shot. The reflection of her cup was even in the window behind us, but no Nana. Not even a shadow. I looked at her. She was still smiling, but now her eyes were wet like she was on the verge of tears. That's what always happens, she said. Even with my family. Even in mirrors. Sometimes. Is this a medical condition? I asked. Stupidly, she shook her head. It's not medicine. It's something else. Something old. We sat in silence for a while. She didn't explain, and I didn't ask more. But the next day, I started digging. I visited Makerere University Library, asked a friend in the folklore department about invisibility in local traditions. One professor gave me a lead. Look into the Obujanjabi, an old belief among the Banyoro and Baganda about people born in the wrong moment. Those people, they say, don't fully belong in this world. Their shadows are late. Their reflections forget them. And cameras, well, cameras can't catch what the spirit world refuses to recognize. He handed me a thin, Faded book handwritten. Stories collected in the 70s. One line caught me. Some souls come through time like rain slipping through bamboo. Not meant for the season. Not meant for the soil. I kept thinking about Nana. That smile. That sadness. A week later, she didn't come to the cafe. Or the next week, Sasha said she'd stopped replying to texts. One Saturday night, after 2, much now special and no common sense, I went to the address Nana once scribbled on a napkin for me, an apartment block in Tinda. The security guy didn't even ask questions. Flat 3B. That quiet girl, he said. Been gone 2 days now. Family came, but they left the door locked. Something told me not to leave it at that. I called in a favor from a cousin who worked with the police. He owed me from something back in university, don't ask. We opened the apartment the next morning. It was cold inside. Not AC cold, grave cold. Everything was untouched. Her bed neatly made. Her shoes aligned perfectly. Her phone on the charger, still fully charged. But no Nana. Not in the bedroom. Not in the bathroom. Nowhere. Except for one thing. Her mirror. It was covered in newspaper. And taped to the mirror was a photo, a real photo. Not a digital one. It was the only picture I've ever seen of her face. But here's the part that still keeps me up at night. In the picture, she was screaming. Mouth wide open. Eyes wide. Terrified. And behind her, something else was in the reflection. A tall, blurred figure. No face. No limbs. Just a shape like a human made from smoke. On the back of the photo, written in thin ink, I am not supposed to be here. We filed a report, but no trace of her was ever found. It's been a year now. I still sit at the coffee hut sometimes, hoping to see her walk past the window, but the strange thing is, when I look at my old photos from that time, I've noticed something. The photos where she's missing the spot where she should be has changed. Now, there's a faint silhouette, almost like a fog. A blur, slowly getting sharper. Sasha told me yesterday, check your photo gallery again. I think she's coming back. I laughed, nervously, but last night, I checked. In one selfie, the first one I took with her, the blur now looks like a person. No details yet, but it's forming. I don't know what that means. Whether she's returning or whether something else is. All I know is, if you ever meet someone who laughs late, never posts photos, and always sits near mirrors, don't take their picture. And if you do, never check it at night, because some people weren't meant to be captured. Even now, the silhouette in my photo gets clearer every month. Was she trying to come back or trying to take someone else's place? You tell me. If this story sent chills down your spine, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more African stories that feel too real to be fiction. Because the next tale might be one you already lived.